On November the 24th, 1971, a man calling himself D.B. Cooper boarded a plane in Portland, Oregon. Little did anyone know he would go down in history as the only unsolved skyjacking case in the United States history. Despite an extensive search and numerous leads, D.B. Cooper's true identity and whereabouts remain a mystery to this day. Some believe he died during the jump, while others think he may have escaped and lived a quiet life under a new identity. Decades later, the FBI officially closed the case in 2016, stating that the chance of solving it was slim. But to this day, amateur sleuths and conspiracy theorists continue to search for answers. The mystery of D.B. Cooper remains a captivating enigma, a story that has fascinated generations and will continue to do so until the truth is finally revealed. In this video, SRISHTI is going to reveal the mysterious truth of D.B. Cooper from zero. But before that, don't forget to subscribe our channel for further informative and mysterious videos. Cultivate Perception believes in sharing the truth.
In the annals of crime history, few mysteries evoke as much intrigue as the enigmatic case of D.B. Cooper. A tale shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that has remained unsolved for over 5 decades. The story of D.B. Cooper is a captivating enigma that continues to baffle investigators, researchers, and mystery enthusiasts alike. Picture this: it's the eve of Thanksgiving 1971. A nondescript gentleman who identifies himself as Dan Cooper boards a Boeing 727, taking off from Portland and bound for Seattle. The man is calm, collected, and seemingly just another passenger on the flight. But as the plane takes to the skies, he reveals his true intentions. Cooper hands a note to a flight attendant, claiming he has a bomb in his briefcase. The stage is set, and the plot of one of the most audacious crimes in aviation history has just begun. Cooper's demands were simple but audacious. He wanted $200,000 and 4 parachutes. In the midst of this airborne crisis, the plane lands in Seattle. The passengers are released, the ransom and parachutes are handed over, and the stage is set for the final act of this airborne drama. After receiving the ransom and parachutes at Seattle Airport, Cooper ordered the plane to take off again, and somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, he jumped into the unknown. As the plane soared through the chilly November sky, D.B. Cooper disappeared into the night, leaving behind a mystery that continues to perplex us to this day. The skyjacker's tale was just beginning. What followed was one of the most extensive and exhaustive manhunts in American history. In the immediate aftermath of the audacious skyjacking, the FBI swung into action. The Bureau, armed with the most advanced investigative techniques of the time, embarked on a relentless pursuit to uncover the identity of the man known only as D.B. Cooper. The first order of business was a meticulous examination of the flight path. The FBI, in conjunction with local law enforcement and the military, undertook a painstaking aerial and ground search of the suspected area where Cooper could have parachuted. Despite the enormity of the task, the teams combed through the rugged and dense terrain of the Pacific Northwest, leaving no stone unturned. Yet, Cooper's trail seemed to vanish into thin air. The investigation then turned to the physical evidence left on the plane. The black clip-on tie, the mother-of-pearl tie pin, the handwritten hijacking instructions, all were subjected to rigorous forensic analysis. But the clues were maddeningly elusive. Each piece of evidence seemed to raise more questions than answers, further deepening the enigma that was D.B. Cooper. A glimmer of hope emerged 9 years later, in 1980, when a young boy unearthed a bundle of deteriorating $20 bills on the banks of the Columbia River. The serial numbers matched those of the ransom money given to Cooper. The discovery electrified the nation, and the investigators hoped it would provide a breakthrough. But the money, much like the man who once held it, offered no definitive answers. Was it discarded during the escape? Or was it a sign that Cooper didn't survive his daring leap into the unknown? Despite these efforts, D.B. Cooper remained a specter, his identity and fate unknown. The manhunt for D.B. Cooper evolved into one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century, a puzzle that continues to captivate and confound to this day. As with any unsolved mystery, the case of D.B. Cooper has spawned a plethora of theories and conjectures. The first theory that we'll delve into is the one that suggests Cooper was a seasoned criminal. Supporters of this theory argue that the meticulous planning and execution of the hijacking, from the choice of aircraft to the precise demand for parachutes and ransom, could only have been carried out by someone with an intimate knowledge of crime and aviation. However, critics point out that a seasoned criminal would know better than to jump from a plane into a stormy night, a move that could have easily ended in disaster. Another popular theory proposes the exact opposite. It speculates that Cooper was an inexperienced daredevil, driven by desperation, or perhaps a desire for thrill. The proponents of this theory argue that his decision to jump into the unknown in such adverse conditions was a reckless move, indicative of a lack of experience. Then, there's the eternal debate over Cooper's survival or death. Some believe that he couldn't have survived the perilous jump, citing the harsh weather conditions and the challenging terrain. Others, however, argue that the absence of a body or any definitive evidence of his death leaves room for the possibility that he might have made it. The discovery of a portion of the ransom money adds yet another twist to this tale. Found buried on a riverbank years later, it sparked speculation that Cooper might have died and the money got carried downstream. But equally plausible is the theory that he planted the money there as a decoy to throw off investigators. Each theory adds another layer to the enigma, another piece to the puzzle of D.B. Cooper. More than half a century later, the legend of D.B. Cooper continues to captivate the world. It's not just a story of an audacious skyjacker vanishing into thin air. It's a tale that has left an indelible imprint on the world as we know it. The ripples of D.B. Cooper's audacious crime can still be felt today. His daring escapade led to a seismic shift in aviation security measures. Today's stringent airport checks, the in-depth scrutiny of passengers, and the advanced surveillance systems are all a testament to the lasting impact of Cooper's enigma. His story doesn't just live on in the annals of aviation history. It thrives in the hearts of mystery enthusiasts, the pages of detective novels, and the frames of Hollywood blockbusters. D.B. Cooper has become a symbol, an embodiment of the unsolvable mystery, a beacon for all those who dare to question the unexplained. In the end, the D.B. Cooper case remains a tantalizing mystery, a tale of audacity, cunning, and disappearance that continues to baffle and fascinate, a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma yet to be